Hey guys, welcome to the QuestCast podcast. I'm Michael, and your host, your co-host, your boy Taulbee over here as
Hey
well.
guys, how's it going?
All right, what do you have something you're eager to talk about?
I'm not
Let's
necessarily
get into
eager,
it.
I just have to get it off my chest, man.
Get it off those chesticles.
Okay. So, I'm driving to my sister's graduation, right? Like, she's the last person in my family, like, she's the youngest in the family, really excited. And as I turn into the school, and I just see this old man peeing on a tree, like right in front of traffic. Like it's the school is on a busy road in town.
He's in front of the
He's in
school?
front of the school next to a tree where many people are driving past him. There was like a long line of people in cars that I was just sitting there and he was just peeing towards traffic.
Yeah, and he's not even like in like a little off to the side in some trees or
No,
a
he's
strip of trees.
like
He's just
it
like out
no,
there.
he's out there. It's like a 10 like it's literally like a grassy plain with a tree in the dead center of it and he was peeing.
He picked like the spot that would pull the most attention to
And the
him.
worst part is that he like weirdly tried to make eye contact. It was
With
weird.
you specifically.
I think he's trying to do it with everybody. I hope, but like he definitely looked into my windshield and we made
He
eye
bonded with
contact for
you.
like a brief second.
Just an unspoken bond
No,
was
no, it was
forged.
not.
He was like, "We have a kinship, you and me."
No, we do not have a kinship. I never want to see that man again. Oh my, yeah. So yeah, that happened to me a couple of days ago. Been an interesting week.
That's very weird, indeed.
It's a great way to start the Questcast.
It is because he really, you and him are
No,
kins.
we're
He's like your
not.
spirit
We're
animal.
not kin.
He's your human spirit
I will say
animal.
the inner like doofus in me. I just wanted to be like roll down my window and be like, "Pull your pants up," or you know what I mean, just yell at him or something. But it wouldn't have worked. He probably would have just ran at the car or something.
Could only have made him
It would
stronger.
have only have egged him on. So yeah, that happened to me. I had a question I was going to ask you, but I'll ask you later. We were going to talk about E3 and
Yes.
expectations for it.
When even is that? Oh wait, that's
Very
soon. Oh
soon.
wait, hold on. Some pre E3 streams on Thursday and Friday, and then E3 proper starts June 12th, which is this Saturday. Oh, that's way sooner than I even thought it was. Okay, good, good, good. Is there anything you do you even know what's in the running for this E3? Or
The
is there anything you're excited?
only thing on console I'm really excited about is Halo Infinite. I didn't think I would be alive to see that come out. I really didn't.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that turned out as well. Uh, I know they moved like other people onto it. I think they got like a new, I don't know, director or lead or something for it to try and turn it around. So hopefully they did a good job with that.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a Halo 5 hater. Like, I didn't dislike the game. It was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah, like, it wasn't the worst game I've ever played, but it definitely wasn't a great Halo game.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't think Locke was as compelling to
Not
try
even
and
close.
sneak him in for like 65% of the game.
Yeah, not even close.
Did you see that weird little like movie they made? Like a live action movie they made with him?
No, Jake said it sucked though. He said it wasn't very
Oh
good.
yeah, it wasn't very good. No, it like aside from like a couple jackals that they like fight in a city for the first like 10 minutes of the movie, like it couldn't have you could have said that it wasn't even a Halo movie. Like there was nothing else Halo in it. They like go to a planet and fight like a swarm of mysterious tiny aliens or something. I don't even know what the hell was going on. But
Sounds
it
terrible. Sounds like
wasn't
it's
even
a
really a Halo movie.
bastardization of Starship Troopers, which is the best, one of the best movies ever.
I love Starship Troopers, but it wasn't even like that. It was just like I don't know, it just indistinct swarms of I don't know black alien weirdness. I barely remember it. It wasn't that good. I don't like when they take like a recognizable brand and then just make like a made for TV movie that just isn't anything related
They
to
just
it. Like they
phone
did
it
that.
in.
Yeah. They did that with oh, what is that? Red Faction? Like after Red Faction Gorilla came out and was like popular, they made like a I think it was on the Sci-Fi channel, so that should be a giveaway that there was a good chance of it just being shitty. But yeah, I don't know. That had like nothing to do at all. It was just like a very generic, boring sci-fi where there's a secret base and we got to infiltrate it, and it has nothing to do with anything. I didn't think that. I think I fell asleep on it.
That's the biggest insult to it. If you fall asleep and you're just like, I'm not even gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the last movie I did that on. I don't even know what they announced at E3. I have not played a video game unless it's with you guys for a while now.
I know. I've been playing mostly co-op stuff as well.
I mean that Left for or
Um,
I mean it's not E3 news, but Zachy said that Left for Dead's coming out soon. Left for Dead 3 or the spiritual successor. I can't remember which one it is.
Back for Blood
Yeah.
is the name of it, and I think that's like October now. Or no, when was it? Or July? I don't know. It got moved back. He thought it was like
Oh,
this
okay.
month
So
or
you just broke
something,
my
but it
heart
got moved
again.
back a little bit. Got moved back a little bit.
I don't know. I just can't, I don't get super excited for a lot of games because so many of them come out like broken and busted.
Especially the AAA ones too.
Like I always
Like they come out shitty.
they always come out and I'm just like, "Oh, this is just terrible."
Let's see. I know Battlefield 2042 has been like a big thing because they released some reveal trailer stuff recently. I haven't really watched it, but
I'm just trash at shooter games, man. I can't play them.
and I think the thing there was like it's for whatever reason it's between Battlefield 1942 and the other one was the futuristic one was 2142. So they put it like
Oh,
slightly in the future but perfectly between those two games. I don't know why they like 42 so much.
I don't know either. It doesn't make much sense.
What else in there? They might announce something with Assassin's Creed. This thing
They've really
suggests
turned that series around. I didn't much enjoy it, but I've heard that like Odyssey, what's the other one?
Valhalla. I really
Valhalla.
enjoyed Valhalla.
Yeah, I've heard that those are
This
good.
thing that I haven't gotten to Odyssey, but Valhalla I enjoyed. They came out with like a DLC where you go to like Ireland and stuff, and I haven't gotten that yet, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, that does sound cool.
This article is saying that there's rumors that the next one might be set in the Hundred Years' War, so that would be
That
awesome
would be
too.
cool. That's something that's not usually covered a bunch,
Yeah,
especially in video games.
so that would be cool. Dying Light 2 is this December. That should be good.
Yeah, that should.
I saw something about a what is it? A DLC, a free DLC coming out for that recently that was like I think it's expanding on something that was already in the game, but there's like a little fantasy version of the game that you can go into, and I don't know, you have to find a mage or something and do some fantasy crap fighting off zombies. Sounded interesting.
So I'd play it. I'm looking up some E3 stuff now. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, I didn't know it was so soon. I didn't care because I assumed that it was still like weeks out. But now I'm kind of curious. A lot of stuff that I haven't heard of, but I'm looking.
Xbox
Oh
and
yeah, Age of
Bethesda
Empires 4.
showcase.
Ooh. Age of Empires 4 comes out this fall, so there might be some more news about that.
That game looks terrific. I haven't played a
Yeah.
real RTS game that I've enjoyed in a long time.
The graphics look crazy for an RTS game, too.
I don't know.
So
Hopefully
that will
E3
be cool.
brings me back into
Gaming in general.
Yeah, I was thinking. I'm trying to read something. Sorry. Yeah, hopefully it brings me back into gaming in general. I haven't played, I don't know, very much in a long time.
So you said there was a Microsoft and Bethesda showcase.
Mm-hmm.
Kind
Xbox.
of doubt we'll get anything about Starfield, but that's Bethesda's next big thing.
I have not heard anything about that.
They announced it like a couple years back or something, but that's their next new like brand new IP that they announced they're working on. It's some kind of like sci-fi game,
I don't know if
which will be
Bethesda's making it. I'll
cool.
check it out.
Oh yeah, and there's Avowed, which is what's that studio that I just what is it? I almost said Oblivion. That's not right. What is it?
Obsidian.
Obsidian. There we go. I knew it was close to that. Yeah, Obsidian is making that, which is like their version of a Skyrim esque single player RPG or something.
That's another company that I have a lot of faith in.
I originally didn't really like a lot of the games that they put out, but then I don't know. They've made a lot of really good ones recently. Like I really liked what's their spacey
Outer
one
Worlds.
that I just yes, thank you. I just describe things and then you'll give the
Yeah,
names to
that's
them.
how we work. Always been that way.
That's how my memory works. Yeah. So yeah, Outer Worlds has been really good. I enjoyed that. So I would check this out for show.
Emma's really into the Switch game, so I've been looking at more of those.
Mm-hmm.
She likes like Crash Bandicoot and Donkey Kong a lot. She is obsessed with the Donkey Kong game. That Tropical Freeze
Cool.
one.
Oh, I heard that was
It
good.
is good. I don't know, the Switch seems to be like tip top. Like it seems like a lot of the games coming out for that are really good.
I want to get that new Pokemon Snap.
I want to too. I think it'd be a fun game to play. I think
I still have the original
I don't have the
N64.
original. We talked about that. We rented the whole system and game.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
At the
Did you ever play Psychonauts?
I did. Psychonauts 2 comes out soon.
Yeah, that's why I bring it up. I never played the first one, but I heard
Oh,
that it's a
it's super
masterpiece.
good.
Yeah.
Have you started watching Invincible yet? I know I keep bringing it up.
I have not.
You're
I'm still working my. We're still watching Vikings. Like me and Hannah, like just pick different shows and we just switch off like every day. But I'm still working my way. We're both for my pick Vikings and hers is The Crown, which I think we're almost done with The Crown, but we're not almost done with Vikings. We're like I don't know, 35% of the way through it.
Jesus, Mike.
That's like I don't know, like 6 seasons. They start splitting the seasons into like half. They'll have like 5.5 and I don't know.
Oh, they shouldn't do
Yeah, that's not
that.
right. 5.1, 5.2. I don't know. The last 2 seasons are like split into half, like actually, and I think they're kind of long still. So I don't know.
Are they almost
I
done
like it
with
though.
it?
I don't know. I honestly haven't really kept up with it. But have you seen The Expanse though?
No, I have not. Is it good?
You should watch The Expanse. It's really
What's it
good.
on?
Amazon Prime.
Okay, because Emma and we were watching Mayor of Easttown.
I don't know what that
It's
is.
like
I feel like I've heard that name
Emma
before.
and I always watch like true crime stuff, like murder mystery and
Hmm.
true crime. It's just the things we watch together, either that or sitcoms. And so we watched that. That was pretty good. Now, and we're rewatching Community. If you ever seen that,
I've only seen a couple episodes, but Hannah's seen it.
I love Community. One of my favorite shows of all time. I say that every fucking episode, but I mean it. It is probably like number 2 on my list of favorite shows.
Hmm.
Number 1 being How I Met Your Mother without the shitty ending. And I didn't watch that till last year. I was that late to the party.
Oh wow.
I was like, I'm not watching that. Sounds stupid. I love that show.
I've never watched that show like beginning to end. Like I watched it when it was on TV, and when you watch shows that are just on TV, you just like catch random episodes of sitcoms out of order.
Yeah, that's how I've watched
But
probably every episode of TNG, just not in order. Or South Park. I don't think I've ever. I think I've only watched a handful of seasons of South Park in order.
I need to watch more.
The new seasons are still good, man. I'm telling you.
That's what I've heard.
They make fun of everything, but if that's like your kind of humor,
I like that.
I do too. If I like everything gets made fun of.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched the specials yet though.
Back. Oh yeah, Back for Blood is now October 12th. That's a ways out.
That's super far away.
Damn. And I don't know if we. A lot of the Warhammer news just came out in that Skulls live cast or live stream. I mean,
I
I
did
don't know. Why it's
not
live
watch
cast.
it.
I didn't either, but I just got caught up on a lot of the stuff. I don't think we talked about it yet,
I
right?
don't believe so.
But let's see. Vermintide 2 had like a new DLC for the Wood Elf chick where she's like introduced like a magic-y class for her that you can play. There wasn't any details on Darktide, unfortunately. For oh no, there was a little bit of details on Darktide. They released that or announced that Dan Abnett is going to be the writer for the game, and that's cool because I don't know, he's like one of my favorite authors, but because he's written a lot of the Warhammer
Didn't
40K
you
novels.
bring him up in a previous episode?
Maybe
Because we were
I
talking
don't
about.
know.
Can't remember.
Can't remember either.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I asked you something about uh, him having a like how valued his opinion was on the Warhammer 40K universe,
Oh yeah, we were
and you were
talking.
like, yeah, he's pretty respected.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. What was that? I looked up. There was some like interview with him or something talking about something. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was like a couple episodes back.
I have a fantastic
Um,
memory.
yeah, so that's cool. That he's doing that. Warhammer 3, they just like had a video and like more details about like the Corn Chaos faction. And there was oh yeah, they announced like a little 2D kind of like Metal Slug graphics and
I think
gameplay
we talked
looking game
about
where he
that.
plays the orcs. Oh, so did we talk about this last
We
time?
talked about that Orcs game, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, then we probably talked about everything.
Okay, well then my memory is not as good as I remember.
Yeah, it's not that good then.
Damn my
If we
old
just talked about
age.
it like last time. Because I think that live stream was last week. So it would have been last week if we talked
Yeah,
about
it
it.
might have been. I don't have a good memory. I like to say that I do because I just hype myself up for no reason.
Just straight up lies.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm almost 30, but I feel like I'm probably closer to like 50.
Yep, you're practically 55.
Don't say that.
Just 10 more years and you can retire.
Yeah. What do you mean I'm already retired? No, I would.
Mmm.
No, what was I gonna say? Fuck. I forgot. I was gonna ask you a very serious
You're
question.
old. Oh, ask me.
What I was going to. I don't know the thing. You can edit this part out. I'm trying to remember it.
It stays.
Okay, well, you can stay.
I'm just going to keep talking.
Well, we were talking about
I'm going to
Halloween
talkling about stuff.
movies. Oh, The Conjuring. We wanted to see
Oh.
The Conjuring. That's what I.
Yeah. That was the serious question you
Yeah, that
had?
was serious. Okay, no, this is dead
All
serious
right.
because I don't know. I like paranormal stuff. Like I'm definitely on this like err on the side of a skeptic with stuff like that. But I always like to. I think it's interesting to like listen to interviews and hear people's input on it. Uh, I've never heard about this case personally, but the one I can't. I thought it was going to be the Amityville Horror was what they were going to do, but I have no idea what this one's about. And then actually, I like that, so that I'll actually go into the theater not knowing anything. I just have to talk Emma into going with me.
You're talking about the new Conjuring
Yes.
movie or something else? Oh, okay.
I kind
Yeah.
of went on a tangent.
It's on HBO Max if you have that.
Well, I don't know if she'd watch it with me.
Oh yeah. I don't think Hannah will watch it with me. I'm gonna have to watch it by
Those
myself
movies are
like this
fucking
weekend or
scary.
something. I think the first one's like one like might be my favorite scary movie.
Ooh, that's a
I
tough
really
one.
like that one.
But that is good. That Annabelle doll is like Annabelle. I don't know what its name is anymore.
It's Annabelle, yeah.
Oh, that thing was fucking spooky looking.
Yeah.
I,
The scariest part of that Annabelle movie was like, have you seen it?
yeah, I've seen it.
It was like when for some reason for me it was when that it kept like, well, I don't know. The lady it was thinking it might have been in the beginning, but she was like sewing and she kept getting closer to the sewing needle. And then she finally, I was like, oh,
Oh,
don't stab yourself with it. And then like she actually does it. It was just like, ow. And that was like it. I was like, that's very anticlimactic. But
yeah,
that was what I was worried about most. I was like, don't you stab your finger with that needle
yeah.
on the sewing machine.
My favorite one is I think. Let me look up the chronological order of these ones because there is a lot of them. I do believe.
I don't know if I've seen The Nun. The
No,
Nun's in
I
the
didn't see the
universe. I've
nun.
seen
I
most
skipped
of
out
them.
on that one. I was like, that one looks a little weak.
Yeah. I didn't see that one. I did see The Conjuring 2, that like British one.
Yeah, I watched that one too.
That's pretty
It
good.
was pretty good. Another one that's super fucking scary that I remember watching and being like, all right, time to go to bed. And my house was just completely empty. It was awful. I was scared. Was Insidious.
Oh yeah,
That one
I think I've
was
seen
fucking
that.
scary.
Remind me what happens in that.
Shit goes awry. This kid can do lucid, or not lucid dreaming, he can astral project, and fucking spirits attract to him because they want to possess his body. Scary as
Oh
fuck.
yeah.
Did your at what age did you watch The Exorcist? That's another important question. I got two important questions.
Young.
Yeah, very
My mom
young.
used to let me go to like, I don't know, Blockbusters or some other movie store and just rent like horror movies when I was like really little.
Oh, dude, mine too.
Might have been like before elementary school or in elementary school.
Yeah,
Just like Chucky or Jason or the Leprechaun movies.
yeah,
I was just watching those like casually and picking them out myself.
yeah. I was. I remember when I was a kid, we had cable, and I think it was like Freddy's Dead or something. It was one of the Wes Craven Freddy Krueger movies. That's like not one of his better ones, but I can't. It was that one, and I'm just sitting in the dark in my bed, super fucking young, just watching that movie by myself. And my mom like checked up on me and was like, "Oh, you're watching a scary movie. Good night." And like closed my door. It was like that was all it was.
You're good. You're fine.
But The Exorcist I watched, I was probably like 10 years old. Scared me to death.
I watched it when I was little and I didn't think it was that scary.
Oh, dude, I freaked the fuck out.
I liked it. I like the scary movie
I liked
parody of it.
Oh, the scary, yeah. Okay, scary movie
Where
is just,
he's just like, please, Lord, help me to release these demons. And he's just like taking a shit on the toilet.
yeah, the scary movie is super underrated.
I fucking love those original ones.
Yeah, they got worse.
They did get progressively worse, but the first couple were super good. The third one's pretty good, and then from there it gets less and less as you progress into the ones that the spin-off ones with less and less writers that were like
From the
not another
originals.
teen movie and not another superhero movie, and they just like kept going.
Not Another Teen
Oh,
movie was
no.
super good, though.
Is that the one that had Drake Bell in it?
No,
Or is
that's
that
the superhero one.
Okay, that one I didn't think was good. I don't know if I saw all of it. I caught some of it on TV and I was like,
This is not good.
it's not as good.
But the Leprechaun movie scared me, and Chucky movie scared me a lot too. Oh, dude, I went to my friend's house and watched The Sixth Sense, and his mom told me that it is possible for people to see the dead.
His mom just told you
Dude,
that?
she straight faced looked at me. Was like, yeah, yeah, some people can see spirits in the dead, just like that when they're covered in blood and stuff. And I was like, no, they can. She's like, oh, yes, they can. That's very real. And I was so fucking scared. Like I was like scared to look sideways for like it was a pretty long while. Like I'd be like, oh, if I look left and see somebody, I'm gonna run. Like I was so scared. It made me an anxious wreck.
Dang.
That one
She
fucked me
messed you
up,
up.
dude. That fucked me up. That movie. Now that I watch it and I'm like, oh, this is a great movie. Back then,
Yeah, it
it's
still holds up. I saw it like a year or two ago, and I was like,
fantastic
"This is still pretty
movie.
good."
So well, okay. So I haven't watched. Oh, okay. So we got to stay on this one. Boom, big question. I can't even remember how many casts we have right now. Do you think spirits are real, or if there's a possibility?
Hmm. I don't know. I'm kind of in the thing where it's just like, not really, but I'm not gonna tempt fate. I'm not gonna fuck around with some shit unnecessarily,
You were
especially not with any of that demonic shit like that Annabelle. I'm not getting on that level tempting fate.
no. See, that's kind of how I am. I'm like a skeptic, but I'm also like a chicken shit to it still. So yeah, to me, it's like no way. Like like people are like, I don't believe in that shit. I'll go shake hands with Annabelle or do whatever, and I'm like, no, man, you would not catch me in the same fucking room. Like I would run.
And we were playing some Phasmophobia recently, right? And we were all just like, we should do that at some point. We should just go to some haunted place and be act like some paranormal investigators.
We should. It would be awesome. It would be
It
so
would be
fun, and
awesome.
like we could go to a historic place. It'd be
I
cool, and we
know.
could I don't know like maybe vlog it or like videotape it so we have memories that like or I don't. Do people even do that anymore?
What
Like
vlogs?
video stuff to remember it, like with a
I
camera,
don't know.
like not a camera phone, like an actual
Not
video.
really.
Okay, I was gonna say let's.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, what do people do? No, I guess people just use their phone. You mean like, I don't know, like a kid's birthday or
Dude,
something? No one whips out like a legit video camera anymore.
no, but I was thinking like maybe they would do that for like a big event. They'd get like a nice camera, but I don't. It's just not a thing
For
anymore.
like a wedding, you'd get like a video person
Yeah,
or
I
something,
feel.
like an
I
event
would
like
feel that.
that.
Yeah, something that's very serious. Yeah.
But I don't know.
N-
But no, we should do that. That would
That would
be
be fucking
cool.
sick. We need to like go
Go
to
to like
just
an old house that's like it was like a Civil War hospital or
yeah and
something.
get like our asses kicked by
Awesome.
ghosts.
I grew up pretty near like an old manor house that was used as like a Civil War hospital, and I've been through that, and it's cool. There's like soldier writing like all over like the walls and stuff.
Oh, that is sick.
It's pretty dank.
Yeah, we should do something like that. I'm gonna look into it.
Are you?
Yeah, I do. Everywhere I go, I do like a haunted tour. I'm like such a fucking tourist.
Mm. Oh yeah, there's a cool haunted house by me where they like do a whole. I don't know. It's like a big old house, and they do all these different kinds of environments and spooky stuff that you have to go through, and actors jumping out at you and stuff.
Well,
I did that one time. That was cool.
there's a place that
It's a weird house.
there's a place near where I live that they say is legitimately haunted. Now, I don't know if legitimately haunted is an actual thing, but people say it is. Uh, I've had a lot of people tell me weird stuff happens there, but they charge a lot of money to let people like stay the night there. I looked into it one time, and for like a weekend, it's like I want to say a couple $100 a person.
Yeah, I've heard of like haunted hotels and stuff like
So,
that.
but here's all I'm gonna say: if I pay that much money to go to an actually haunted house, that
You want
go
to wake up
I was
dead.
gonna say that ghost better mushroom stamp me or something. Like
Holy
he
shit.
better he better be out and letting everybody know he's there. Like or they, I don't know. I would be pissed if I paid that much money and heard nothing, like a creak in the middle of the night or something. I'd be like, well, this was a terrible investment.
That's probably what it would be like.
Oh, I'd be so upset. I would demand a refund. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would just leave.
You would just
I
accept
would.
it.
I mean,
Leave them a mean review on Yelp or
no.
something.
You took the risk. It sucked. You knew what you were getting into. Not their fault. Well, it is kind of their fault, but still. Fool me
Yeah.
once.
And maybe it is haunted. Maybe the ghost just didn't think you were cute enough to haunt.
Well, you know what?
Could
That's a big
happen.
fear of mine.
That you're not cute
Yeah,
enough to
that's
haunt?
actually a book I'm writing, everyone. How to be attractive to ghosts. It's trademarked and everything.
If we were, what would we be like? Would we be like serious business ghost hunters, or would we be like that one dude that just leaned in and was just like, is there any ghosts here? Are you not responding because you're a bitch?
I knew you were gonna say that. I think his name's like Zach Hagen.
Yeah, something like
Dude,
that. That
I,
sounds
I
right.
like walked past a TV playing one of his things, and he was like, "You punk bitch ghost," or like something like that. I was like, "Oh shit, man!"
Yeah, he eggs them on
And then he
sometimes.
just takes his shirt off and he's ripped, and he just has scratches all over his body, and I'm like, "Oh god!" It's like every episode is exactly that. He goes, "Come on, ghost, you motherfuckers!" And then they come down, or they do or they don't. I don't know. It's up for you to decide. Uh, he takes off his like shirt and he's just like, "Oh man, my chiseled abs are scratched." Like that's literally all he does.
And they always like, it'll just be perfectly silent, and they'll ask a question. They'll be like, "What was that?" And then it'll just like, they'll play like a recreation of it or something, like super like amplified, and it'll just be like a ghost fart, and it'd be like, "He said I'm here and I'm angry," and just be like, "What? That isn't what happened at all."
My favorite one is when it's like, "What is your name?" and it'll be like, "Me," and they'll be like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
it
talking
said
about.
George.
It'll be like,
It's George. George
yeah,
said he's here." And I'm like, okay.
it'll just be like an electrical interference thing. It'll be like, "Zzz," and they'll just be like, he said my name's George Georgerson, and I've lived here 100 years.
And see, the problem is that you can't really have a TV show about ghost hunting because, like, there's gonna be places that are duds, and nobody's gonna watch a 30-minute or an hour-long episode of people just being like, "Man, this place ain't haunted at all."
Yeah.
And there's gonna be definitely more places that aren't haunted than are. Like, I don't know if that's true. I would guess that's
Wait,
true.
what? So there's gonna be more places that are haunted than
I meant to
aren't?
say less places that are haunted than are.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, this
Everywhere's haunted
those
by
percentages
ghosts.
aren't lining up. It's like a solid 75% probably haunted.
I don't know. I'm like you though. I ain't fucking around. I have just terrible luck, so I know.
Oh, I do
I was
too.
like, well, I know when we played that damn game. I don't think you got a successful roll in like I think the first six
Yeah.
turns.
We played the digital board game Talisman, and I just got the worst things happen for like a solid 30 minutes
And then it wasn't enough for the
or
game.
hour.
Yeah, the it wasn't enough for the game because then we started to roll stuff that damaged you too.
I
It
know,
was
yeah. It was
like
just like, oh, that wasn't enough that he lost like 2 turns and a stat. Everybody else add on to that.
it's like roll a dice. If you roll two, it's player two, and then like or whatever you roll is that player, and I would always get you.
Mm-hmm. That's just how it is. I have to make my own luck in game. If it's RNG, it's always going to be against me.
It's incredibly true. I've played video games with you now for years, and that is 100% true.
Mm-hmm. Like in WoW, trying to get drops on stuff, it'll be like, I remember, what was it? It was like ZG or something. I don't know. It was like a heroic dungeon in Cataclysm or something. I don't know, but I wanted this two-handed mace on my paladin, and it was like a 60% drop chance, and I had to run it like 30 times to get it. It was
What the
ridiculous.
fuck?
I was so stupid. And then I ran it on like alt, and like it dropped like every single time. I was like, no, this is the
I
worst.
remember playing, I can't remember what expansion it was or what content it was, but you were you had had a main and you had had an alt and we were running through something. It was more recent. Uh and you were like, I swear to God, if that drops, um, and then because I think it was your warrior needed it, and you were playing on like your lock or something,
Mm-hmm.
and the warrior piece dropped for your lock.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I think it was the what are those things called that we were trying to collect to build the legendaries? I think it was that thing,
Yeah, it
right?
was that thing.
Whatever that's called, I don't even remember. I've banished that expansion from my memory already.
The Shadowlands, the one they already gave up on.
Yes. Yes. Wait, they still haven't. Oh yeah, it's like September that's coming out, right? The next thing, it was like a stint from March to September without updates.
Yeah, Blizzard doesn't care about people.
They're trying to get that Burning Crusade money.
I actually have talked to a lot of friends who played back in BC who made, and when I say a few, I mean out of like the 15-ish friends I have, probably like two or three. So it's still a minority, but they chose not to play BC because of the enhanced edition or whatever that they did.
What? Just letting people start from 58?
58 with the special mounts and the special pets and this, like, they wanted a
Mm,
traditional BC experience.
I don't think that does. I mean, that was just like cosmetic shit. And I don't know. I don't really care about people starting at 58. Like, if
It's still grindy
people
as fuck
started
at
at 60,
58, yeah.
people started at 60 from going from classic, so I don't think it really matters too much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have time for that grind right now.
I
And I'll just keep it as a good memory, that expansion.
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play either.
Maybe at some point just mess around on it, but I don't know. I didn't get that. Well, I got to like 36 or 38 or something in classic before people dropped off.
Oh, I got
It's only fun with people.
yeah. It's a game that's supposed to be played socializing.
Yeah.
If you don't have people to
Made a lot
play
of new
with,
friends in WoW.
yeah, we became friends through. Well, not just WoW, but because you didn't play when we became good friends, but definitely was a part of it.
Mm. Yeah. I met Mikey through there.
That big reason me and Mikey are friends are because of World of Warcraft. I used to always bug him in school because I didn't know as much as he did.
Hmm.
And this was back in the days where you kind of you read stuff and then you asked stuff too, because if you had a buddy who was really good, they could teach you a lot.
Yeah, because it was like a WoW head and what was the other one? Thought
I
something.
think Thoughtbot. I
Yeah,
do
those
believe you're
two.
right. Thoughtbot.
Those were like your only resources for like where the hell do I go on this quest?
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck do I do? And all of us,
Because early, oh, you go ahead.
I remember that was. I'm gonna say this. That was like 90% of my Wrath of the Lich King experience when I first started playing. I'm just like, where the fuck do I go?
Yeah, back in classic, like there wasn't like any add-ons, and all the quests were like super cryptic too. They were just like I just remember the ones in Elwyn. I don't know. Elwyn Forest for some reason comes to mind, but like the Murloc one, where you're going, starting at that one dude at the bridge, like all the way on the east side, where it's just like follow the river up here and then head west into some trees and see the pond and then
Some damn moral.
find this dude's corpses. Like all the quests are like were old school RPG, like just giving you like land directions of where to go, which is kind of cool, but a lot slower if you have to figure it out yourself.
Definitely. I don't know. I don't even want to play retail right now. I don't know. I'm just not in a video game kick. I've been reading a ton and watching shows for
Mm.
free time, and I've been exercising a ton, trying to get into that beach bod shape.
Yeah. I need to read more. I was reading a lot, but I haven't. After COVID times, messed up my schedule.
I'm telling you, man, Terry Pratchett's a great one. Anybody listening, Terry Pratchett's a great author. If you want something humorous, like his stuff usually,
I don't have a. You go ahead.
his stuff is like, I don't know. There's always a deep lesson, but it's always pretty funny, and it catches you off
Mm.
guard.
Gotcha. I don't have a shortage of books. I have a huge backlog of books. I just haven't fit reading back into my schedule yet.
I try to read for at least an hour. Usually, I just fall asleep.
Yeah.
Much like the old person I am, I just pass out.
Yeah. I think that probably would happen to me if I tried to read like super late at night, which is. I don't
You
know.
just have to
I
read
wouldn't
while
want to
walking
read
or
then.
something, like on a treadmill.
That's what I used to do. Is like go to the gym and then I don't know, work out hard. I don't know, do a jog on the treadmill for a while, or lift for a while, and then just like either do an exercise bike or just walk on a treadmill for like an extended period of time after that, and then like 30 minutes, and I would just like read during that. Because I can read while walking on a treadmill, which might be weird, but I don't know. I don't get motion sickness or anything.
I kind of do. So as I've gotten older, I get more motion sickness, actually.
Damn.
I know. Getting old, man. So,
Getting old.
so the general consensus is that I'm not going to. Hey, that's crazy. We're not going to be playing BC.
I don't know. At least not
Not,
right
yeah,
now. Maybe it's some, if we can convince some people to just mess around on it for a while.
yeah,
Maybe.
I'll play it then.
But I don't know. Not by myself.
Hell no, too grindy. And then we found, dude, I can't believe we have the same wavelength on that paranormal thing.
What?
That's like we don't necessarily believe, but we're not testing our luck because our luck sucks.
Yeah.
Same wavelength on that.
Would you mess around on a Ouija board?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to be
Same
in the
here.
same room as one.
It's
I'm
too
very
spooky.
superstitious. I don't know.
I don't believe, but I ain't fucking around with nothing.
I mean, like we said before, with your luck, ghosts would create themselves to spite you.
Yeah.
Like they would
Exactly.
manifest.
Like there would just be one haunted Ouija board in the world, and it would be that one.
And it would be like, I only want Mike.
Yeah.
And your only response would be like, oh, that sucks, or like that's shit. Like you that's like your only response when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Okay, so
Damn it.
how? Yeah, we've been friends for forever, and that's exact every time. Terrible thing happens to like a character of yours, you're like, damn it.
Damn it. Because I knew I have an expectation that it's going to go wrong.
You're like the Dewey meme from Malcolm in the Middle. I expected nothing, and I'm still disappointed.
That was a good show.
Oh, it's a great show.
I need to rewatch some of that.
I have so many shows I have to watch. I just
Yeah.
can't keep track of them. I only watch like an hour of TV a day. That's like nowadays. That's one episode of a TV show.
I know. Everything's like an hour. All the movies are like 2.5 to 3 hours. It's getting wild.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I think we've got a lot of great TV shows that are coming out, but I just can't keep up with all of them.
I know. Yeah.
I gotta try to though, because I don't know. That's something I want to talk about more on here.
What, TV shows?
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody likes a nice TV show.
Everybody likes
We
a nice
like
TV show.
I don't know. I won't say overnight, but in a not very long period, we became instead of like, oh, our favorite TV show's on every Tuesday night. It's, oh, the next season of a TV show comes out tomorrow. I'm going to watch every last episode.
Yeah.
We binge watch everything.
Yeah.
I kind of like it that way,
I don't
though.
really, but it's much more convenient. I don't know, it's kind of nice sometimes to have a show to look forward to a next episode.
I usually wait for the entirety of a show to come out before watching it so I can
You're just a bingy boy.
if I can really get behind it.
Yeah. But we're over 45 minutes now,
All
so
right.
should we just call it here?
Call it here.
All right, do us an outro.
Thanks guys for listening to us. I'm gonna try to get on a more routine schedule so we can actually film and get them out on particular days. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to send them to thequestcast@outlook.com. We'll check that and we'll try to answer those questions as best we can. Everybody have a good night or day, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. See you, everybody.